looks new. What have you got there?
Well, it is new to me. Our guitar friend Gene loaned me this for a little while, and this is an 8-string non-pedal, a lap steel, and I used to play a little bit when I was a teenager. Dad, one of his friends that lived up at Bristol, C.T. Millard, he used to build all kinds of musical instruments, you know, fiddles, mandolins, banjos. Well, one time he built a dobro, and I was with my dad on a visit one day, and he had this dobro there, and I was playing around with it, and he says, take that home and play it a little while. And I was about 14 or 15, I guess. So CT loaned me his dobro. And I learned, you know, to play a little bit, you know, that summer, and I never did fool with one again after that. It just, well, briefly I did in the 1980s. City Music was selling out, you know, down on Elk Avenue.
Yeah.
And the old ladies there were just selling everything for like $100 or $50. You know, they were selling it cheap. And I bought Alf Pierce's old Gretsch dobro for some reason. I don't know why. And so I played it a little bit in the 80s. I had a little adventure for a year or two, and that thing got going. I don't know if my dad traded it or I traded it or what, but anyhow, I don't have it anymore, and hadn't really thought about any of that for years. And here a while back, you know, I started learning to play some of these steel, I guess you'd consider them standards, like Caton Roberts and Speedy West, on the guitar, to find a way to play them on the guitar that made sense, or sort of made sense. And I just got to thinking one day, well, you know, our friend down there in Afton, Gene has got a couple sitting in the corner, so he was kind enough to loan me one of his for a little while, and so I may do a little bit with this. Maybe take it up again where I left off, and I've always been a fan of non-pedal steel. I you know, the pedal steel, I never was into any of that, into that sound or anything, but the non-pedal sound was what I really liked. You know, the old stuff from the 40s, like Bob Wills and Noel Boggs, you know, and all those guys from back then.
Yeah.
I really liked that sound, you know, that they got. And so maybe I'll see if I can see what I can do, what I can come up with. I really got some ideas on, you know, how I can implement some of this into the guitar playing, the thumb style, the finger style, you know. So I think that'll be interesting for me to explore, and I'm loving it. I really. Probably not in tune.
That's